I'd like to get this across as strongly as I possibly can. As I go along, it's abundantly clear to me that I'm not here telling you what to do. I'm not here telling you how to feel. I'm not here telling you what the DSM is. I'm here as a peer. I'm here discussing what I feel, what I found out, and sharing it with you. Now, there is a commonality between you and I, that we have this shame, this burden, this tremendous guilt. And that leads to insecurity and even more shame and feelings of low self-worth. And where does that originate from? You were put on this planet, whether you're religious or not, you came out of the womb to be an individual human being. And what you were struggling with, whether it be from birth with a parent, or whether it be from taking a marital vow, or whether it be from living together, or whether it be from creating a partnership, you were slowly being turned into the projected image or the projected version of your narcissist that they wanted you to be like. And what happens here is when we don't turn out to be what we think they say that we should be, we automatically feel guilty. We automatically feel shameful. And that stays with us. And that stays with us even after our relationship and no contact with the narcissist takes place. Why? Because it's embedded into us, it's been beaten into us, it's been compounded into us that we did not live up to a certain expectation, that we didn't live up to what our abusers thought we should be. And all along, you were placed on this earth to be your own individual self, and yet we discount that. Yet we feel that we have failed at the task of being a human because of X, Y, Z, our history, our past. Whether it be our parents telling us that we were not good enough in school, that we didn't behave well enough, that we didn't clean our room well enough, that we are not good at sex with our partners, that we didn't clean the house well enough, that we embarrassed them when we said something in front of their friends. This is the narcissist projections of what they want us to be like. And what we do, because we've known them, and that's all we've known since birth, or we've stood up on the altar or whatever the marital platform was, and we took vows, or we committed to one another to live together as a partnership. So we automatically feel that we failed at that. And that stays with us. That stays embedded into us as even when we move along and move on past the narcissist. Do not fall into that trap. Look back and think a moment. You were placed on this earth to be you, no matter what that is. No matter what your sexuality is, no matter what your religion preference is, no matter what your political preference is, no matter what your view on the world is, it's you. And what the narcissist was trying to do is rob you of being you. They wanted you to be an extension of themselves. And when you weren't, when you swayed from that a little bit, you felt the narcissistic rage. You felt that they was displeased with you. So automatically in your mind, You take that in and you carry that shame and guilt. And that just doesn't go away overnight. That takes some time. And again, I want to emphasize, after that time period of no contact, second by second, day by day, you're going to start realizing your self-worth. But if you're in no contact now, I'd like you to please look back and see that most of the time, if not all of the time, we were responding to what we should be, what they thought we should be, what they felt that we should feel. Not what we were, not what we are meant to be, not what we wanted to be. If you're still in contact, guess what? Still applies. You wouldn't be watching this unless you had questions, unless you had fears, unless you had concerns. You were placed on this earth to be you. Not me, not them, not him, not her, no one else except you. And that doesn't matter what your beliefs are, and I could disagree with them. I could strongly agree with them. It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It matters what you think. It matters what you feel. It matters how you see the world, not anyone else. And I think, I really believe this, that all those criticisms, all those slights, all those put downs, all those embarrassments, all those smears takes a tremendous toll on us, because somehow, somewhere in the back of our mind, we feel like we failed at being ourselves, at being us, when it really is, we are not being, or we are rebelling against what the narcissist thinks we should be. Look at that for a moment. It's such a deeply seated message into us that we feel guilty about that. You're going to come to a time and to a place where you see that all of that was bullshit. And the only thing that matters is that you are comfortable being you. Don't let them rob you of that. Have the peace and the knowledge that you deserve to be you. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks. Have the peace and knowledge that as long as you are comfortable with yourself, you've succeeded. If you're comfortable with yourself, really comfortable with yourself, you're successful. Thank you.